Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over everything you need to know in Bloxburg as a new starter player. So this is for all the new Bloxburg players. Now the first thing that I want to go through is how we can go in free cam like this. To do this you do need a neighborhood, which you can buy with Robux, or you have to be a co-owner in somebody else's neighborhood. If they leave the game and you still have permissions, then you will still have Shift and P unless you leave the game. And yeah, and then you just click Shift and P on your keyboard and you should be able to fly around like me. So right when you join the game, you will see this menu pop up that basically says be a friendly burger and responsible burger, and it's just telling you the rules basically. And then you will have this menu pop up and you can either join your normal like plot, or you can join a neighborhood. You can just type in my code. I am going to be changing it to this soon. But I'm going to be changing it to that soon, but that's just how you do it. So you just type in the neighborhood code and then you can join. Okay, so when you join the game, you get daily awards, which I've just accidentally clicked off. This is just for the early Bloxburgers who played Bloxburg. So this is what we get. We get the Comfort Master 500, which I think is Bloxburg, and then the early access trophy. And then if we type inside the chat, we will have the early Bloxburger sign extras. And I'm on my sister's account right now because she recently bought Bloxburg. It has like a tutorial. So if I go into options and I can play the tutorial, so welcome to Bloxburg, welcome to your new life in Bloxburg. In this tutorial, you'll move into your new home, unpack and learn the basics of the game. Get ready to build, create and explore your dreams. Let's get started. So this is just telling you the basics. I'm sure everyone knows how to do this. Okay, so press W on my keyboard and this is how I move forward. S to move back, A to move this way and D to move the other way. Then spacebar to jump. Okay, so we now have Tom right outside our house. And he says we can turn on the light switches by the way, you have to add the light switches in build mode when you build a house. Okay, so explore my new house. We have the living area, we have the okay, so now we're just gonna unpack everything. So I just need to place all of the boxes inside. Woo! Okay, now that that's all done, I should get used to my new surroundings and get back to Tom when I'm ready to continue. And we can just talk to Tom again. We need to open the player menu and get our moods up. So this is our moods, and if you don't take care of your moods, you have a timer before you faint, so you'll have like 5 minutes before you faint or something. So to take care of your moods, we can do this by showering. This will increase our hygiene and our energy will also move up a little bit. So now we need to get into bed. However, when we enter our bedroom, we don't actually have a bed. And then we can sleep in the bed and get our moods up. See our moods, just click on the house icon and click on mood. Okay, so now I need to add the TV. So I'm gonna go into build mode and then toggle the roof off again so I can see. Going to decorate electronics and the TV is right here, and then I'll just place it on top of the table that they give us. And turn the TV off and sit to watch. When I sit, I'm also increasing my energy moods, and now I'm increasing my fun. Okay, now that that's at 100, turn off the TV since we don't want to be playing builds right now. And then we also need a fridge because we are hungry. Oh, this is where we have to go to work to actually pay our expenses. And we already got promoted. We did nothing. Okay, yeah, so I need to go ahead and do some work. And how we work at the fisherman job. So there are a variety of jobs you can work at. There's pizza delivery, there's burger job, and this fisherman, there's a lot more. Now that we've earned some money, we can just talk to Tom again. And we can now add our fridge. Now I can go ahead and make some food. So just click on the fridge. And now I can get all of my skills up here. So by doing our gardening skill, we can use all like the gardening, like the trees and the plants in build mode, depending on the level we're at. Same with like intelligence and stuff. We can just take a book from here and use it, and then our intelligence will go up. Okay, to delete things, in build mode, if something you want to delete, you just have to go on build mode and click on this delete icon here, and then let's just get rid of the boxes that we don't want. They will then disappear. And you can use the grid, and you can turn the grid on and off by clicking H on your keyboard, and then just place the walls like you want. Same with the floor, you can do automatic placement or you can do manual placement, which just lets you pick wherever you want it yourself. Now we can also add a roof. So if it's automatic placement, you just have to click on the room. If it's a good dimensional room, it will just place it itself and we can resize it. Now to paint something or color it, we just have to click on this icon and click on the object you want to color, and then just color it whatever color, and we can change the material to whatever we want. And same with the walls. And when we click shift on our keyboard, and let's say we've colored this wall white, this wall to be white too, we just have to click shift on our keyboard and press this wall and press this one, and then we'll color it white. So for example, if I put this material on the wall and I want this one to be the same, I just have to click on it and it will change it. Okay, and that's basically it. So now we are finished with the tutorial. You don't have to use the tutorial, but if you are new and you are stuck, then you can definitely use it. And here we are back with our normal house. This is how it should look like. We have your closet in here where you can customize your avatar, and there's also a dresser here where you can also customize it. And this is basically just how you customize it. So you get Bloxburg. So this is basically just how you change your avatar, and you can pick any outfit or whatever you want on. If you want to add custom accessories from the marketplace of Roblox, you can just add it through here by adding the code. So I'll show you guys how to do that right now. So once I've got my hair, I just copy and paste the code. Going into Roblox, I will just copy that code. And there we go, now I have my hair. So I'm just going to do the same for everything else now. Okay, so once that has been done, you just select to buy it. And then just click wear. And then you now have your new outfit on. And when you first join, you will have around 7,000. So by working, you can earn more. I like to do the fast food worker job, but you can actually do any job you want. They all pay the same. It shows all your earnings over here. And you see the ingredients you want from here. And then once I'm done, I just add this on, and once this is on, you can't take it off. And then just drag it here, and if it has the tick, it will go through. And there we go, I've made $3 from that. And then if you need more ingredients, you can just chop them right here. It gives you 2 each time. You can fry your chips from here by just dragging it. And then you just fry. Okay, and if you need to get your moods up, you can obviously sit here to help your moods go up. And if you want to increase your fun whilst at work or anywhere else, you can simply just click on backpack items and then get any sort of toy out. Click on use and it should make your fun start going up. So you can get your moods up by also just being anywhere on the plot. So even if I was to use an emote to sit down, so emotes, other, and sit, it would still make my energy go up. And now since my hygiene is not the best, we have a bathroom right here. This isn't available for all the jobs. That's why I like the burger job, because you can literally get your moods up. And if you run out of ingredients, then you just simply go back here and take a box and then just go to wherever you need it and it shows you, and then just click E and it will restock. I've made 539 from doing just that, and Excellent Employee would have given me 288 more. So if I bought it, I would get that. If I worked as a cashier, so I actually quite like the cashier job. I started doing it recently. It's really fun. So you just basically scan all of the items by first getting a bag from here, and you can just get multiple bags. Okay, and then now you just literally scan everything and make it go inside the bags, and then just click done when it's ready. By the way, the more bags you take, then the faster they will run out and you have to restock them. As you work more, your efficiency does go up and then you start earning a lot more. So our bags have ended now. Okay, so to restock, you need to go right to the back of the, grab this crate right here, and then you just go back and click restock. And that is the city hall right there. We have the nightclub right there. We have Pizza Planet, which is where you can do a pizza delivery job. That's the burger job. We have a hair salon job. And this is the ATM, which is the cashier. The ice cream job is actually right down there where the Ferris wheel is. So we have Mike's Motors job. Now if I had a car and I needed to park, we do get towing fees now. So you need to make sure you park your car in one of the parking lots that they give you. It will be highlighted in blue. So to do the pizza job, you just enter in here. And I got promoted already. I didn't even do anything. And just follow the arrow, which is taking me right down there. A lot of people like to do this job and just like watch a movie or something along with it. So I just find my person, click E and give it to him. A lot of the time in the first shift you'll make 0 because it's building up your efficiency to the job. Okay, another thing, so if you have, oh my gosh, if you have a lot of outfits, you can just click on change outfit and you will have a lot. So you can actually buy a vehicle for yourself by going onto decorate and then vehicles, and these are all the vehicles you can buy. And you also have Bloxburg one, so this one is 8,000 Bloxburgs for the limousine, and it will always respawn right here wherever you place it. Now you do get bills in Bloxburg, so however big your plot is or how many lighting it has, you can invite people to your family by just clicking on permissions on family or just clicking on the person. You can do it by a family tree, by just inviting them to the family and giving them permissions, or you can just simply click on it. It would be the person's name here, click on it and it says guest and roommate, co-owner. Roommate allows the person to build with you, but they can't bulldoze your plot. Now I have 5 plots. Each plot that you buy is 300 Bloxburgs. You can either replace an existing plot, or you can just buy a new one by using 300 Bloxburgs. Or you can buy a lot of the new houses that Bloxburg has come out with. And this is by some of your favorite creators like Simply Bubbly, The Panda Girl, Peter Bread, Regan, Riot. And you can get like previews of it. And it tells you it has 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. So you can literally build anything you want in Bloxburg. Now these are my actual inventory items. So when Christmas updates and stuff actually come out, you can just go in build mode and click on delete once the update has left, and they will go into your inventory. And you can use them any time of the year then. And that is the basement that we were actually talking about. So I have a basement right down there. Oh, and we can also add decals. So you normally just add a decal in build mode, and this is a decal actually. To do a decal, you place it in build mode and then you do have to get out of build mode. So just click on the image, click on chain picture, and then you can put the code in from like Roblox Studio or whatever. Or you can just go on free images and type something up like, I don't know, hello, and see what you get. Like Hello Kitty we got. If you've made like a kitchen, you can also do cooking. So let's say I want to cook something, I take my ingredients. You need to have levels for it, so I'm only on like level 3 right now. I'm gonna bake a loaf of bread. I need to stir it, so for stirring you do need a counter, and just follow the instructions. And then bake, we have to use our oven, and then we just wait for it to be done. And whilst we're waiting for it, we can just have a little tour. I think this is one of my favorite builds. We have a balcony out here. Oven is done. It will like flash a green light. I don't think it's done yet. So it's not done yet. You can just click on the house icon, and I can also throw a party. And I can just customize it so the event is for a role play, a build. You can change the color, or you can have like your own hex color. So like, I don't know, like that. And secondary color can be like yellow or something. We can wash up everything here. This is actually a sink. I've just kind of customized it to make it look a bit different. And also do dishes if you have a dishwasher, which I do not have. We can clean the fridge. Oh, there, it's done. So it will start flashing a green light like this, and you just click on take, and then we have to cut it. And there we go, it's done. So now I can just place it wherever I want. So clicking on this icon right here, you can change all your plots and stuff. This has to be a joke. I've just recorded like this whole thing. I've explained the game passes. I've explained how to follow up floor plan. My audio was not on. Okay, I want to explain the game passes first. The premium game pass is 400 Robux and it allows you to spawn your plot anywhere on the map that you would like. Given the plot areas that they give you, I think there's like 12 in each server, so you can pick any of the plots and you can either spawn in Riverside or Bloxy Acres, which we normally call Burgerside and Pizzaside. Also, you can donate 50,000 a day to someone. I think the max is normally like 10,000. Also, when you spawn into the game, you get daily rewards. So if you have a continuous streak of joining Bloxburg, on the 5th day, you get a Robux award. And normally players get 20 Robux, but premium players get 40 Bloxburg. Marvelous Moods Game Pass is 180 Robux, and that allows you to keep your moods up much faster than a normal player.
Also, when you are about to fade, normal players get about 5 minutes to replenish the moods, but Marvelous Moods have 10 minutes to replenish your moods. And I think you also get an option to turn off the stinky feature that you have.
Advanced placing, I think that's 300 Robux or 250, and this allows you to place objects inside each other, and it's a very useful tool for like building very complex builds. Excellent Employee is 300 Robux, and that allows you to level up faster as it gives you 4 points each time rather than 2, and that way you can basically level up your job experience faster. Basement allows you to build in the basement and it's 100 Robux. Transform Plus is, I think it's 600 Robux. And it's kind of like Roblox Studio, so you can rotate, you can move like objects up and down, and it's very useful. Large Plot is 250 Robux. It gives you a 50 by 50 gridded area rather than 30 by 30, so it's very useful for like city builds. And multiple floors allows you to build more than one floor. Now, if you do want to bulldoze your plot, you can do it by clicking on this icon, and then you can click on options. And let's say I want to keep the pillars, I just click on everything I want to keep, such as the walls, the windows, like that. So when I do eventually bulldoze it, it will keep like the walls and everything else. However, if I don't want to keep anything and I want to bulldoze everything that's in my plot, I can just click continue. I will get 2,115 and 2 inventory items, and then it'll ask me to put my Roblox username in, and then I can just bulldoze. You can also change the weather in build mode, so I can go from night, I can go to daytime just by clicking on this icon here. And also, if it was raining and you don't have a neighborhood and you are building and you want the rain to go off, you can just go onto this icon here, go onto options and scroll down to where it says build mode, and build mode weather, turn it off, so that way if it was raining in build mode, the rain would just go off fully and it would just be normal. Because I had this problem where I was building and it was raining and the rain was just getting in the way and it was really annoying. But yeah, you can turn off the feature. Okay, next up we have is the grid. So if we're on the large grid, it moves this at like very harsh movements. If we're on the middle grid, it allows you to move it a bit. The smallest grid allows you to move it into very like precise locations. This feature here, if you have multiple floors, it allows you to build more than one floor. And the max I think is like 6 floors, and then this is the basement down here. So I can just see the basement right here. Scale tool allows you to just resize, so I can resize this carpet, I can resize this pillar, so it's very useful to have that. I think that's part of advanced placing, I'm not sure though. Transform tool, like I said, so I have this like put it on the roof, so I put it on a transparent cube so you wouldn't be able to see it much, and I use the transform tool to move it up and rotate it and whatever I want to do with it. Now for the advanced placing, I have advanced placing on right now, but let's say if I got this box and I wanted to place it right underneath here, like inside the chair, and you can click R in your keyboard to rotate like I am right now. If I didn't have advanced placing on and I tried to place it underneath, it would not let me. And same with advanced placing, like lighting, and I want to add like these vertical lights. If I didn't have advanced placing on, it wouldn't let me do it. And I'm pretty sure for advanced placing, if I didn't have it on right now, it wouldn't let me like do the lights like I want it like this. So basically custom place it like I would want it. So I could make like a whole laser maze right now. Instead, it would just let you place it like this. And same with fairy lights. I can custom place it by just clicking on custom placement and then dragging it across like I want. For scaled, I actually did this other build hack just now when I was recording and it was not recording. But basically, I can change like the color of it. It's really cool. Now here's a hack for the windows. If I was placing windows and I really wanted to place like this window right here, one hack of this is you can actually use a cheaper version of it. So if I used this window here and then I clicked on the scale tool and I resized it like that, same for this one, And then we have basically the same window. Now to make it the same, I can simply just duplicate. They're both exactly the same thing. So that is a cheaper version of doing it, and it's literally only $75. Okay, now let's follow a floor plan and see, which you can get from Pinterest. Okay, so if you go onto Pinterest and type something like Bloxburg house layout, and you just scroll through and you'll find like a layout like this. We have the entrance, which is 5 blocks along. So I'm going to do exactly that. Now, since this wall is already quite colored, I'm just gonna use this wall instead. Click this button here to duplicate the wall. Find the center point of, oh, like I said about large grid, as you can see, this is like our normal grid without large placement or whatever. That is very wrong. But you can kind of see like the faint line around it. So this like line around it. However, with large plot, you get all of this to build. So it's very good for like city builds. So if I'm building a house and I want like front garden, I'm going to build round about here. We're going to go 5 blocks across. And then I think it was 1 block out, 1 block in actually. It was 2 blocks back. Then it was 5 blocks across and 5 blocks this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, so we have 5 blocks going across and 5 blocks going across. And then we have 5 going this way. And this is actually a very large sort of build. If you are like starter, I would recommend doing something a little bit smaller, because this would actually be a pretty big house. You do get the starter homes. You can also obviously renovate the house if you want. For some people who might just want to build their own. Or you could just make like a little mood station whilst you work, and then you could advance and make a bigger house. I'm going to quickly make my own floor plan. So we have the entryway right here. So this is the entryway. We have 3 blocks across and 3 blocks going that way. 2 blocks going here. Oh, actually I made this mistake before, so always make sure you have the walls right where you want them. Now I'm going to do 4 blocks across. The kitchen and living room right there. We need a bathroom, so we'll have this as the bathroom, and we will have this as the bedroom. So let's start adding the doors. So I'm going to go into build, and a lot of like the exterior stuff is in build, and decorate is more of like the interior stuff. Or to change the color of like all the different materials, we have all of these options at the top. I'm going to change the color of the green to this color of the doorknob to white, and finally the color of the glass to white as well. And now I need some windows to match, so I'm going to go into build, windows, and I'm going to use these windows because I feel like these will match pretty well. And I'm just going to place 3 across. If you want to save money, place 1 window first and then color it the color that you want it. Since I don't like how it's fully on the floor, what I can do is once I've colored it, I can click on the scale tool and just make the window smaller to, I think you need advanced placing for this, but I can click on fixed place height and to the variable height. But since we're new here and like a lot of the new players are not going to have these name passes, I'm just going to stick to the normal windows that we had. Now I'm also going to add a window just right over here. Okay, now for the floor on the inside. Like I said, if you have like a good yeah guys, so that is basically the end of the tutorial. Really hope it helped you guys, and I'm really excited for Bloxburg to come free. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.